we've just come to Hessle Common, and we've just discovered these trees. Now it's middle of July, and we've had torrential thunderstorms last week, so there's plenty of moisture in ground. And we'll just start with these trees behind us. I mean, they're just dead. Now I just wanted you to focus on this particular tree over here. Now bear in mind, this tree's still alive and it's still living, but we had plenty of water last week. We've had rain during the week, and we had torrential thunderstorms, and there's still moisture on ground, as you can see. So we've had rain recently, but look at these leaves. How unwell they look. How unwell, and just dying, these leaves. These here leaves. I mean, they're all wilted and stuff, and they're just not in good raft at all. I mean, it's beginning of July. So all that tells me with these trees on this common that they're being exposed to something that they shouldn't be getting exposed to. Now, people just think, oh God, it's a dead tree, right? But there's another dead tree there in the area. This tree's just, I mean, they're not old trees. How come that tree's still alive, right? And them two trees look, really, it's similar sort of age, that's similar sort of height. And to me, they look like they've grown there at similar sort of time. But why has that one died? Why has that one died and that one's still alive? And obviously, we'll just focus back onto these trees here. If we look at these trees aren't old trees. These trees are not old trees. Why have these trees just suddenly just died and all the bark's been stripped off them? They're obviously being exposed to something that's killing them. So, trees, you know, there's plenty of trees on this planet, but let's just pay attention to the dead ones. This is a dead tree, right? I know it's just a dead tree, right? The dead trees are perfectly normal, aren't they? You know, trees die, everything has to die. You know, it's a fact of life. We all die at some point in this time, right? But it's the amount of dead trees. Now, I can hear you all screaming at me and saying, yeah, but it's because of global warming, Colin. Now, in this particular field in Ackworth, near Pontefract, West Yorkshire, Great Britain, right, we have got a number of dead trees in the actual area. We've got this one behind us, which is a dead tree, and that tree is definitely dead. But can I just focus your attention to these younger trees which are further up the actual field? Now, if we just pan over here and just pan behind me, you see them trees up there? They're pretty young trees. Now, why have them trees died? Why have them particular trees in that particular area died? And why has this tree died? Right? They're young trees. There's no reason for that tree to just die. Pay attention, people. Why are the young trees dying? Right? And that's just for example. Right? Obviously, I do know trees die, right? For 1 second. I'm not going to deny that for a fact. But why are the younger trees dying? So let's talk about the bees, right? The bees. It's all about the bees, right? We need bees. Without bees, we can't survive. That is a fact, right? And it has actually been stated in many, well, it has actually been documented, shall I say, that as soon as the bees are extinct, we will be extinct inside of 4 months. So as soon as the bees die, we've got 4 months before we actually die. Now, the numbers of bees, right? I know you might be all sat there thinking, but they're only bees, right? If we don't got no bees, we've got nothing to eat, because the job of the actual bees is to actually pollinate the crops and move the pollen about and get everything growing, right? Bees get stuff growing, right? They just get stuff growing by flying about and just being bees. That's all they are. They're just bees, right? But we've got declining numbers of bees all over the globe. The bees, it's not just in Britain, it's all over the globe. The bees are dying. So the birds are dying. That is a fact, right? There's species going extinct every day on this planet. I'm in the middle of the countryside here in Britain. It's August, right? It's summer. Can you hear any birds? I can hear traffic. I can hear cars on the A638. I can hear jetliners. But can you hear any birds? No.